Okay, so I think this video is kind of self-explanatory, but if you don't get it, like underrated means the cards. Nobody talks about how good he is. He's really good. And overrated means like just people just overhype him. And like he's so good, even though he's not that. So let's go on a vid there.
It ain't no sunshine. We cannot kick it not one time. Most of these boys act like one time. Yeah, I can't let you cross the gun line. Hey, I can't do friends no more. I fell in love with just being solo.
Okay, this dude Maxi does everything you need. Amazing catch and shoot player. Got range extender. Flexible release. And he's fast. He's amazing defender. I mostly use him just to stop D-Rob. He comes off our bench. Jokic does a decent job guarding D-Rob, but most of the time I give Maxi Kleber extra minutes. Oh yeah, and I just love him IRL. I'm a Mavs fan. And you may be saying that people talk about this card a lot all the time. I mean already. But I think people don't talk about his defense enough. So this is number 5. Number 4 is Scottie Pippen. Well, this dude is really good. His release is good. I haven't tried it out, but I just know that release is good. And I'm quick. It's maybe a little slow, but if you get used to it enough, it's really good. He got Showtime, range extender, dimer, quick first step, pluggable, clamps, hard cut, like everything you need on defense. I think he's a Kawhi clone. He's one of the better Kawhi clones. I mean, Kawhi's a different level, of course, but put some respect on Scotty's name. Compare these two players. Look at their stats. Sure, Ronald Murray has more stats, but what stats does he have more? In speed, yeah, just like small, just building up. Oh, and standing dunk is huge. But, bro, look at the badges. I mean, I won't say he's better, but, I mean, that's your opinion. My opinion, I would take Anthony Simons over him, maybe. But I hear people act like Anthony Simons is not even in the conversation, dude. He is goated. He dunks on everybody. I mean, sure, he has trademark release. He's just a better version of, what's his name? I can't remember. Yeah, Swish Parker. But Jump Shot 12 is pretty good. I actually used him. I used Anthony Simons a little bit. He's good. He's really good. I want to say I would take him over Ronald Murray. But if you like Ronald Murray better, that's your opinion. But come on. He's in the conversation. Stop acting like he's not. Okay, Dave Busher. Oh, these are the two best. And people gotta stop acting like Sidney Wicks is so much better than David Busher. I mean, this is something this is a problem with the big name dudes too, like DBG and Ty. Dave is an amazing shooter. He's chicken. And he's a really good dunker too. He dunks more than an 85. And let me look at his badges. Really good badges as well. His It's just Cindy West has Hall of Fame Showtime. So I honestly think you could put them in the same tier. You could put them in the same tier on the tier list. David Busher's a small forward. He's a catch and shoot defensive small forward. That's what he is. Stop freaking acting like Sidney West is so much better. Because he's better, but not like as much better as you think he is. Like, his release is so chicken. You just need to give him range extender. He's going to be one of the most chicken dudes on your team. Up there with Antoine. Number one is easy. Juan Carlos Navarro. Okay, when I was looking at like the comment section for David G's tier list vid, and people were bashing this dude. They were saying he shouldn't be S tier and overrated. This dude is 6'5". He's not 6'3". He's 6'5". 6'5", 6'6". I refuse to believe Lonzo is 3 inches taller than him. He is 6'5" in game. He is money. You just need to 3-hunt. You need to act like a park player, just 3-hunt the whole game. Just act like you're Splash or something. Just go around screens and just fire up the stupidest threes you can. They will all go in. You just need to play with your meter off. I mean, meter on, he's still good, but meter off, he's a different level. My opinion, he's a better Havlicek. He's a better Havlicek in my opinion. Plays like he's 6'5", can play point guard, more badges, specifically more defensive badges. Dimer. He's like the ultimate point guard. When I was using him, okay, you can go back to my stream called, like, I think it was like, I lost the last game because I had to do something. Something like that. Well, just look for my vid that had Juan Carlos Navarro as the thumbnail. He was going off every game. He was scoring at least like 20 every game for me. And that's like, in 2K numbers, that's like 40 points. So, I mean, he's a good pickup. You should really consider picking him up if you're just looking for one guy to use. That's like 100K. And stop bashing this dude. Oh yeah, and I gotta get you his defense. Stop bashing his defense too. He has what you need on defense. Hard cutter, intimidator, clamps. You just need to put him on. Just treat him like the John Wall. You know how you treat John Wall in defense? Just treat him like that. Put him on the shooting guard or something. Or a point guard if point guard's kind of short. Stop disrespecting him, bro. Okay, you're making a little offended by this. Because I love this card. I love Malik. I think he's amazing. I think he's the best card under 30K. I love this card. But you gotta stop acting like Kawhi is like worse than Sealy. Stop it. Cause DBG be saying Kawhi is just worse than Sealy on current gen. Like, dude. He's not all that. He's amazing. But Kawhi is a different level. Sealy's always one tier below Kawhi. Always. Don't ever get it twisted. Sealy is goated. But he's not as good as some like people think he is in a way. But I love him. I love this guy. For some reason, Jimmy Butler stands are still a thing. I don't get it. I really don't. I mean, these dudes exist. The other Klay Thompson exists. He exists. Sailor exists. Just Jimmy, don't. He's good, but he's like outdated in terms of like opals. But he's good though. Kristaps, Kristaps, he was good. He's good for his time, since he was like one of the only ones that had range standard. But he's kind of slow. I mean, in terms right now, kind of slow. I mean, sure, he has a lot of good badges, 3-point badges, but you ain't gonna hit 3-0 with this dude. And he ain't got clamps. He ain't no top tier center anymore. Some people still think that, just to get it clear. Oh yeah, and the overrated. Don't take these overrated ones too seriously, because it's hard. It's hard to buy some overrated cards right now. But good stuff. Not all that anymore. Sorry. Okay. Some people were actually really offended by DBG having Curry in like C or D tier, somewhere around there. I think it was probably C tier. Curry, he's good. He's not all that. Is he worth like 150K? No, I think he's going for more than that. Probably like 170K. I won't say he's worth that, especially if Juwan exists. Magic Johnson exists. There's a bunch of top tier point guards you can get. And you may get a little offended by this. Donovan, I don't know how to spell his name. Donovan, he's not much better than Donovan. I'm sorry, he's not much better. Is he really not showing up? Whatever. He's not much better than Donovan. Small. Yeah, come on, bro. He's a little overrated. I mean, he's not much better than a Pink Diamond one on offense. And on defense, I mean, he's fun. He's pretty good on defense, I guess. Kind of. Well, just stop thinking he's like A tier or something. Stop. Okay. Hear me out. Why I think this Giannis is the most overrated card in the game. This may just be me, but he can't get range. That's already a problem. Unless you have like D'Antoni or something. I want to be taking a bunch of threes with him. I mean, he's a fine shooter. Yeah, he's a fine release. What's Giannis? What's the other Giannis? I'm gonna compare these two actually. Yeah, he's a little better, to be honest. You can give him a shoe, but he can't. I don't think Giannis is as effective unless he's a center. Because a power forward that doesn't have range, that's kind of sorry. That's a little sorry, bruh. A power forward that doesn't have range, that's a little sorry. But he's an amazing defender, though. He's going to give you everything you need on defense. I'm just worried about that shooting. And, yeah, I mean, power forward, it's going to be a little hard to stop him. Ooh, my West has stopped a few Giannis, bro. You just need a pretty good defender on him. Like, a Kawhi level, the West level. You just need one of those dudes. You just need a little taller dude. I mean, if you don't have one of those dudes, then you may have some problems with him. Of course, but I think he's a little overrated. Simply because he doesn't have range and he can't play center. In like casual setting, they take. If I'm like playing against some scrubs or something, or some dude that has a great team but can't play. I would probably take this Galaxy Opal Giannis and probably put him at small forward. But like serious, like sweaty dudes that play like it's a 250K championship or something, I will take Pete Giannis and run him at center and give him range. Well, yeah, that's the vid, bruh. And the overrated one is a little hard to rank because there aren't many overrated cards. So if you have any suggestions for another video or anything, put it in the comment section. Like, subscribe if you haven't. And that's the vid. Catch up to the side.
Now you want us to behave? Turned up, fresh out of cage. They cross that line, we taxing them. Swerving in them SRTs, we push them things like Acuras. How you want that smoke delivered to you? I'm just asking them. Blood dripping, sacrificing, they might think I'm Dracula. Don't cut no corners, you know how I want it to the max.